in general. They have to wear skirts only.
Yeah, that is true. We weren't allowed to wear trousers, and we weren't allowed to wear trousers, and I had really, really, really bad eczema, like really bad as a kid. And we were forced to wear skirts and socks pulled right up to the knees. I'm autistic as well, so tight clothes, like tight collars around your neck, like really properly, what you would call properly dressed in the 80s and 90s. It's not, obviously I would never force my kids into anything.
So really all that was on show was your hands, your face, and your feet,
we had to wear long cardigans, and like we could wear like knee-high dresses, but you have to have knee-high socks.
Over-knee socks, yeah.
And they basically tell you by doing that you will go to heaven. Like God will, you know what I mean? That you're being good and you go to heaven for doing all that.
See, everybody thinks about the gypsy religion. And Jamie can vouch for me. Everybody thinks in the gypsy religion that you have to be married young. It's not like that at all.
No, it's lies.
Same with Irish travellers. It used to be, not anymore now. Like, you know, it's
never been a young age.
No.
I think honestly, in these types of dynamics, especially these types of things, because there's already, a big eye on these types of religions, these are not spoken things, they're unspoken things. So it's like a spoken thing between the people who are in the religion. Do you get what I mean? It's not like, that's why there's so many questions about Jehovah's Witness. They're not exactly, oh my God, thank you. They're not exactly, that's why there's so many questions around Jehovah's Witness, and they don't answer a lot, because there are a lot of things, but it is a bit cultish. It is. It's really messed up for kids.
Love you, anybody.
Can I
just say, the girl that I know is like super cool. She's really lovely. She didn't get baptized into the end situation. She respects her family and all the rest of it. She never went to that final stage where she got baptized. If she got baptized into that, then that meant that she wouldn't have been able to speak to her parents, and she would have had to have literally distanced herself from all of her friends. My sister is one of her best friends.
See, I don't really know anything about them. The only thing I know is about
them. As well, there was a thing that was going on TV where the brothers of the actual practice of the Kingdom Hall and stuff like that were actually investigated for being peddlers. So they went into the toilets touching kids up and stuff as well.
See, the proof of this all just hearsay.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, I mean, any religion can be.
Yeah, I always say about the Catholic religion.
Exactly, I was born Catholic.
I was going to say, I always say this about the Catholic religion. I am a Catholic. Everybody knows I'm a Catholic, right? In the gypsy and traveller culture, there's Catholics or there's Christians, right? Yeah. But either way, the same beliefs. But even still, I won't go to a church because I don't agree with what comes out about the churches. That's my opinion.
You can be a Christian or Catholic.
I'm going to tell you something, Jamie. I'm going to tell you something, Pearl.
Yeah.
My dad had two brothers, and they were church boys, altar boys, and the priest kiddie fiddled them. They waited till they were old enough, and they absolutely battered the crap out of him.
Yeah.
So because when they went home and told the mum and dad, they were Irish, Northern Irish, by the way. So my name is Neil, but my name is really O'Neill. They dropped the O. So, fuck off everybody who thinks that they know who I am. So the bottom line is, my dad went hand with his two brothers and battered the priest that kiddie fiddled them when they were altar boys.
Good one.
And they were. This is what I'm saying. This is why I won't go to a church, man, cockapoo, because I don't agree with it. I don't.
Pearl, I've got my hand up.
Go on, Michael Chaser. Sorry.
No, it's all right, my darling. You're all right. I'm just wondering, how the hell did you get to this conversation?
It was cockapoo.
Yeah, it's her fault. It is bun cockapoo.
But I enjoy these types of chats because you don't have them often.
Oh no, I'm with you. I mean, I've known a few.
Can I just quickly say before you change subject?
I
was actually
I was actually
Chase
brought
was
up in
a
a
troll,
cult
by
called
the way.
Was you my
Jesus
Hazel?
Army. No, I'm not cockapoo.
Shut up,
In fact,
everybody! Shut up! My Hazel was fetched up in a cult.
It was
Shush.
me and a few people that actually got the church took down and got it dissolved back in 2017. It was known to be a peddler ring. I was one of the victims, or should I say survivors of that.
Thank you, Hazel.
No, it's all right. But it was called the Jesus Army. There is a documentary on BBC called Surviving the Cult of the Jesus Army, if anybody wants to watch it. I'm not on there because I refused to go onto the programme due to my mum, because I didn't want any trouble coming towards my mum.
Hazel, are you okay speaking about this, my baby?
Oh, yeah. So I went there when I was 5. I was actually abused and raped between the ages of 5 and 8. I told the church when I was 14, they still kept that man in that church. Only to find out not only the leader, Noel, was part of it, but many leaders were part of this. They also...
Sorry, Hazel, was this in the Catholic church?
This was a Christian church.
Christian church, right.
So it was about Jesus. They tainted the book. They made people live in homes. So you lived in community.
Yeah.
So people would have their money. We had debutantes in there. There was a debutante in there that gave all her money away. There would be nurses. You give all your money to the church. You'd have to live like a pauper. Men got served first. Women had to wear skirts. It was very much Jesus all day long. Funny enough, I went back to one of the farms. I was up on a farm, and then I went back to one of the other farms the other day because they've took over the church, that place, the farm, and done something positive with it. And I went back and picked plums the other day, which was a bit of healing for me. But it was very known in that particular area. Yeah, it was. I have spoken about it on my platform.
Drop it down for 2 minutes, Babs.
I have spoken about it. I have spoken about it on my platform before, about being brought up in a cult and how devastating it is, and how brainwashed they make you believe, and how
100%.
This is why I do my spiritual stuff, because I like all religions, I like all faiths, and I love everybody's different cultures and how they view the world. Do you know what I mean? This is why I'm the way that I am. But it was very hard because being who was called Jezebels, women would be used as actual objects, especially the children would be shunned to the side, or you wouldn't go to a particular house because you knew what was going to happen. But the very fact that they knew what was happening in that church to the children, and we all came out one by one and took that fucking church down. And I tell you now, that was the proudest moment of my life, to know that that church was no longer. They all went to jail. We rinsed them for all the fucking pennies they could give us. And we helped millions and millions of absolute people getting what they needed to get.
Wow.
Yeah, and now it's called Kingdom Hall.
I think that's a different. I think she's talking about something different.
No, it's not called Kingdom Hall.
My mum and dad are Jehovah's Witnesses still to this day.
It's called the Jesus Army. They changed it to the Jesus Fellowship. Look, Kaz, Hazel, I was part of the farm in the 1980s, 200s.
I forgot your